Welcome to Adom Home Cooking. Today we are making pepper soup, chicken pepper soup. So these are the ingredients for making chicken pepper soup or chicken light soup. Got my fresh chicken all cleaned up, my whole onion, chili pepper, Maggie's cube, red pepper, and here I blend my ginger, garlic and onion to season. And I've got my tomato plum, butter beans. Normally we use garden egg to thicken up the soup, but today I didn't get garden egg from the shop, so I bought butter beans. We also use butter beans to thicken up our soups, and cloves. So the chicken is all cleaned up, so all I'm going to, and salt to season, to taste. I've cleaned the chicken, so I'm going to steam my chicken first. So I'm putting all the chicken in my cooking pot. Then I add my grind or blend garlic, ginger and onion. Then I add my Maggie. I always add my Maggie cube first before adding salt. With this one I'm not going to add too much water because I already use water to blend the garlic, ginger and onion. So I'm going to steam this fresh chicken for about, it's hard. I bought a hard chicken, it's called boiler. You can also use the soft one, but the hard one make it tastier. You know, Africans, we like to chew our meat. So I'm going to steam this. Add a bit of salt to taste. Then I use my wooden spoon to mix it up. At this stage, if you also have bay leaf or any other spices that you like to add, you can still add it to it. You don't always have to use the spices I use. You can create your own spices. So I'm going to cover this up and steam it. Leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. Because the chicken is boiler, it's hard. But if you are using the soft chicken, you just steam it for about 5 minutes. If not, by the time your soup will be ready, the chicken will all mashed up. But this is a very hard chicken, boiler. So I'm going to steam it for about 5 to 10 minutes for it to season well before I add the rest of the ingredients. Whilst I'm steaming this chicken, I'm going to drop in my whole onion. I'm going to drop in my whole onion, my chili pepper, and my big, just about half of the big mixed pepper. I'll leave it on to steam. Now my chicken is well steamed, you can see. So I'm going to take the onion out. I'm going to take the onion, the chili pepper and the red pepper out. I'm going to blend it and strain it to make my soup. So I leave it on. And at this age I'm going to add my tomato plum. Add my tomato plum. It depends on the amount of soup you are making and the amount of tomato that you need. And this is my butter beans. Because I didn't get garden egg, I'm going to use butter beans to thicken up my soup. So I'm just going to add about 2 tablespoonfuls of the buttered beans, just to thicken the soup up. I'm going to blend this, add small water. So I'm going to strain my blend vegetable onto the chicken to make my soup. Some people add it straight away, but I always do. I always strain my vegetable before adding to my soup with my strainer. So this chicken pepper soup or light soup, you can have it with your fufu or you can have it on its own. Most of the time when people are not feeling well, they want to drink some pepper soup, so they can just make this. You can make it with goat, with chicken, with fish, or any other meat of your choice. So now after straining the blend vegetables onto the chicken to make your soup, you stir it and taste for the salt. If the salt is not enough, you add a bit more salt. Then you boil it. This is going to cook. I'm going to leave this on to cook for about another 15 to 20 minutes for it to cook. And if it's ready, you see that it changes in appearance. So I'm going to leave this on uncovered. At this stage, you don't cover it again. You steam it gently for 15 to 20 minutes, and then it will be ready to serve. Now my chicken pepper soup is ready. My chicken pepper soup or chicken light soup is ready. So I'm going to serve it. You can have it on its own, or you can serve it with fufu, or even rice, boiled rice. And now make my fufu. You go to any Ghanaian shop or Asian shop, you get your fufu powder, and then the cooking instructions is on the box. Some people take the skin off the chicken. Me, I like the skin, so if you like, you can take the skin off. Then you don't get any oil, any fats on top of your soup. So here we are, our chicken light soup served with fufu. Enjoy.